Woo! What's going on, everybody? Watching the Commanders versus the Bengals. We're looking good so far. A little late to the live, but defense is showing up on this goal line right now. He's going to get the ball and get across into the end zone with the angle that he has. Come on, Frozone. 4th and goal. Okay. Somebody make a stop. Oh, stood him up. Come on. It looked like he stood him up right there. It's a 9-play touchdown drive for the Bengals to start their night. They initially come up and contact is made, and it was all Chase Brown right there. He's short. He's short. Like they were going to be able to make a quick stop down here on the goal line, and yet Chase Brown just okay. And is able to punch it across. All right, he barely got it, but that was a good stop by the defense. Again, keep scoring, but just a great effort there by Chase Brown. Good stop by the defense. For Joe Burrow and company. Hurt maybe through the first quarter. We'll find out. It would be if I was the coach. Well, you're not. It's 7-0 Cincinnati. Let's see what JD5 do. 26-yard pass interference. And Chase Brown took care of it. Defense looked good that drive, but couldn't get off the field on 3rd and 4th down. But defense looked all right.
World Series presented by T-Mobile continues on the network's ESPN. This is not normal. But who wants to be normal? When you can be part of something special.
Let's see how many drives first squad get. I'm thinking not too much. Probably get a few drives in just to get themselves warm. But depending on how this old line is looking, because we don't have all our starters in.
New Lipton Fusions, made with real iced tea and lemonade.
But we will see.
We can just show you. You do your human resources right, so you can do right by your people. Just works for your people.
Pete Daniels, the 2024 NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year. He was phenomenal. Group of 3,500 yards.
Hello to the one watcher watching this Commanders and Bengals game. See how boy JD5 do.
He got better. He's got every intangible. He's got poise. He's obviously a leader. I mean, it's all there. Yeah, there's no doubt. And there was a time early in the season, the first couple of weeks, he was taking a lot of hits. You wondered if he was even going to be able to survive the year. And does not miss a game and then put up one of the most impressive rookie years for a quarterback in the history of the game. This is Dimitri.
Okay. Got back to the 25. All right, protect our QB, y'all. 3,560.
Protect our QB.
The AP Offensive Rookie of the Year, and all he has to do is put his toes on the field, and this crowd goes crazy. Well, you look at his year, and completed 69% of his passes, and I thought Cliff Kingsbury did an outstanding job of bringing him along. And Jake Daniels even admitted the best thing about the offense.
What's going on, y'all? Just tune into this Commanders Bengals game.
The offensive coordinator, and he didn't have to learn new offense.
Okay, Debo. Ooh. Okay, Debo. Nice 20 yards. Easy. Easy. What's going on, Mo? Watching the Commanders game.
Not so much is what he said, but obviously he brings versatility and he's outstanding with the ball in his hands.
Woo! Hey. Oh, stop it. All right. Hey. Y'all just need one drive and we could get y'all up out of there. You need to turn this game on.
The center, they make outstanding blocks that open up this hole for Rodriguez, and he hits it. There's more to talk about with Rodriguez, who's getting a chance here tonight with regard to their starter, Brian Robinson. A jab step by Rodriguez, looking for a block and nothing. The Commanders are shopping their starting run. There's some interest.
Put that game on, man. Put that game on.
It seems like, without being official about it, he's not here tonight. He's not playing.
First team offense look good, and it's not even we don't even have all our offensive linemen in.
This is an opportunity for Chris Rodriguez because when you look at in front of him, those guys are going to be on this roster.
Good protection. Woo! Easy. Easy work. Come on, man.
It may be August 18th. This crowd is going crazy because James
Easy work. I'm with you. Let's go, Commanders, man. That's your team, ain't it? That's your team, ain't it, babe? That's your team. Yeah. Let's go, Commanders. Mm-hmm. Easy work.
Quinn may have to just hide his helmet. He might be lost the play. How about 4 plays, 74 yards, all on the ground?
That's what I'm saying. People be tripping that about how somebody look in practice. It's like, come on, man. He's not playing for real. Like he could be working on something in practice that, which is why he, didn't look good in practice. But come game time, easy. What was that, like 4 plays?
To a checklist. But the world is still full of wonder. You just need a better way to find it. Introducing Airbnb experiences. Master ramen with an award-winning chef. Dive into
Easy touchdown. And I was telling it to somebody earlier. It's like in practice. I mean, maybe he's not choosing to run, but if he's not, if he's not running in practice, you think he's not going to run if nobody's open in the game? That was an easy running touchdown. Nah, you a fan every night. It ain't just one night. You a fan every night for the rest of your life. 365. 7 days a week. Just slowly getting you used to it, just by these, you hopping in the live, comment, and go. Let's go, Commanders. It's it's baby steps, Soon you're gonna be able to call out different plays and everything, knowing the players by name. Just get used to it, you know. Patriots can be your second team. That was a nice drive by the offense.
Is an artist's rendering for the locations of the 2027 NFL Draft that will be held in Washington, D.C. It'll take place across the district's most iconic landmarks, including National Mall, Pennsylvania Avenue. Next year, the great city, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, will host. Dave Daniels has one of the great smiles in the National Football League. He smiled a lot last year. You know, they were not planning on him being a grip in this game.
I hope the starting defense can get back out there. I hope they can get back out there and kind of shore up some things on third down because they look good first and second down, but on third down they couldn't get off the field. That was too easy. They gave the whole field wide open.
He has to make that play. You got to just take him out. I mean, there's a quarterback who's running with the football. It really doesn't matter who it is. You're the last line of defense.
Easy touchdown. Come on, D. Nothing. Got a couple. Bengals still got their starters out there. Okay, still got starting D. Oh, yeah, Lou's still out there. Flag. What's the flag? Holding? Oh. False start.
This is going to be called offense. It's the initial false start. For 25. 5-yard penalty. Free flag. Second down. That's Todd Brooks. Came out of the backfield and lined up offside. Todd Brooks. These young rookies drafted in the 6th round that know that there's not going to be a whole lot of opportunity for any young player to get many touches on the ball. But I know Joe Burrow likes what he's seen from him. He's a natural ball catcher. He runs good routes. And like it is for most rookie running backs, the real key for him is going to maintain and protect. Certainly shown a willingness to do it. Back to second down.
Oh!
Here is
Good pressure. See, now we got him in third and long. Defense got to get off the field on this one. Good pressure.
And it brings up third one, but Burrow's still out there. And Higgins and they're down to 12. Burrow steps through.
Oh, yeah. Come on. Good defense. I don't know what Joe Burrow was doing right there. You running like that in a preseason game? Bad idea. Bad idea. Throw it away.
And now punt by Ryan Rico as he starts the back of his own end zone. Decent punt, Jalen Lane. A rookie they love.
Woo! Okay. Good return, Jalen.
Cincinnati territory. 12-yard return. We've had some fireworks here in Landover, Maryland. Tied at 7-7. Commanders football.
Hey, team looking better than they did last week. Defense stepping up. Offense look good. I wonder if they sit down Jaden right now. Jaden kind of showed us what he had. I would like to see one more drive from him, though.
Organic Valley, protecting where your food comes from. The Presseason payment program provides down payment assistance for
But yeah, it looked like the team definitely got the memo from last week from Coach, because everybody is playing a lot better than they did last week. A lot more focused. So far, offense, defense, and special teams, they all look locked in tonight. And then your second preseason game, that's what you want to see, is everybody kind of more focused and locked in, because a lot of these players won't get any time next week in the last preseason game. So you definitely want your team coming together in this game as we get closer to the start of week 1. I didn't see a lot of Krosky Merritt. Looked like he's not running with the ones. Rumors is that he may have a shot at the RB1 position, but haven't seen him yet. I think Chris Rodriguez had that long run.
Just in case, Jaden, why don't you exit stage right?
Oh,
Go take the pads off.
Jaden going to the locker room. One drive, one and done. And I'm perfectly fine with that. Yep. Get him out the game. Okay, I thought they would have went with Sam Hartman, number 2. Okay, I see Krosky now. Got Krosky Merritt in now. I thought Sam Hartman would have been QB2, but they're going with Josh Johnson. Woo! Okay. Good, like 5 yards.
Here's the first time. 74 yards. And it was all around. Including this big one by Rodriguez.
I definitely think we're going to be more of a running team this year. Good catch. Come on, Jalen Lane. That's a good catch.
Puts himself in hard play, and fortunately, he can smile and laugh about it. Get ready for the season opener. To think that we have returned to our regularly scheduled programming in August in the backhouse, but who knows about that?
Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Touchdown. Krosky Merritt. And that's why you might be cute running back 1. Now you need to come out of the game.
Commanders on the ground, 27-yard touchdown run by Krosky Merritt. He goes by Bill. But you see the pulling, look hard and tackle here. Chris Paul, he makes a nice.
And that's what I'm saying. This is not even our starting O-line. Just imagine when Tunsil and Cosme and all them get back. And then they opening up holes like that. 27-yard rushing TD.
Just under 18 yards a carry.
6 rushes, 106.
Come on now. We gotta put the league on notice right now. We gotta put the league on notice. Bill Merritt, RB1. But that's the thing. It doesn't matter what round you're drafted in. Just because he's a 7th rounder, had over 1,000 yards at Alabama State, double-digit touchdowns. Same at New Mexico. Hey, man. B-Rob. Nice knowing you, man. That's the thing. All of his replacements so far are showing why they are going to make the team. Chris Rodriguez had a big run. Krosky Merritt had a big run. And those are going to be the guys that we depend on during the season, along with Jeremy McNichols and Eckler. But just not enough room in the running back room. Do I think we'll get much from him if we trade him? Of course not, but got to try. Try to get what you can. 6th or 7th round pick. Team looked really good tonight. I know we look good against rushing the ball so far tonight, but I do want to see the passing game kind of get started. We still have some wide receivers we need to take a look at. McCaffrey, definitely need to see what he's doing. I know the rookie Jalen Lane got a catch so far and a nice punt return, but
there's some fun stories during the preseason, and really for every team, obviously. For the Commanders, it's Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt, 7th round pick from Arizona. They love it. He's been so good. He goes by Bill. His name is Ja'Cory, but he prefers Bill. And he just took it in on an impressive run, got great blocks. And his emergence, as they said, kind of going to break, is one of the reasons why they're supposed to be shopping their starter Brian Robinson. There's some
special teams came to play today.
Here's the touchdown run. He gets it. His first touchdown. Does a celebration. Now he's looking for the ball.
He got the ball and was able to get it. Here it is here. He gets the ball and he runs it out and hands it to him. And a big keepsake for him. But yeah, like you said, Joe, Krosky Merritt, really, when you look at what he's done already in this ball game, the early part of it, along with Chris Rodriguez.
Let's see what this defense do. They still got Burrow out there. That's surprising. I mean, I don't know what they want Burrow to kind of work on right now. Even though he hasn't looked that good so far, but it's Burrow. I'm sure this is his last drive. Good tackle. Who was that? Okay, Big Percy. Third and 5, got to get off the field. Oh, did he fumble? Oh, they're going to say he was down.
zone weapon for this group last year, and he wants to be more involved between the 20s.
They kind of let him go on that slant.
With Joe Burrow and within this offensive system, he's hoping for even a more productive year than he had last year.
Defense look all right. Holding on the offense. Like, I could see Cincinnati leaving their defense out there a little longer. This is, get them some work, but keeping Joe out here on a third drive, even after a touchdown drive on the first drive, is a little crazy. Thought we had an INT. Burrow look uncomfortable back there. Second and 20. Come on. Down. Oh, fumble. They cannot throw a flag on us right now. They can't. That cannot be a flag when we're trying to bring them down to the ground. No. Oh, my goodness. Horse collar? Oh. Man, come on. I don't even know what Joe Burrow is doing right now. Staying on your feet like that in that situation, risking an injury. Throw it away. Good D.
Joe Burrow in the shotgun, and that puts an awful lot of pressure. Hoping that they can be better, but pass rush from Washington has been pretty good.
Good stop. It's about to be third and long.
He's seen some of those spots. She's going to back up. Going forward, it was a swing tackle last year. Junior was 16 with a knee injury last year.
What's going on to all the viewers? If you haven't already, definitely subscribe to the channel. Good tackle. Reeves. Jeremy Reeves definitely stepped up this summer. All pro Revo. Good tackle. Looked like Cincinnati took a page out of our book last year. They seem to go for it on fourth down a lot today. I think that's a second or third fourth down conversion so far. Good tackle. It's a lot of good tackling going on. It's not a lot of yards I have to catch. Even though the Bengals on the move, our team as a whole looking pretty good tonight. We took a lot of our starters out on D, and they still kind of holding up, except for some third and fourth downs. I'm sure they're going to bring Joe back into the second quarter to try to finish his drive off. I was really hoping for a bounce back game tonight, since last week against the Patriots we looked terrible in all facets of the game. Special teams looked horrible. First play was a return for a touchdown. Sam Hartman looked like he didn't belong. Maybe the reason why they didn't start him, maybe they just want to get Josh Johnson in there to kind of get them a little boost before putting Sam Hartman in. But he has a lot to prove tonight. Some of the receivers do also. Defense looked bad last week. I'm glad they look good tonight. Because we definitely don't want to go into the last preseason game where a lot of the players who won't make the team is going to play in that game. So it's good to kind of get back on track in this game. (14-7) starting the second quarter. Again, thanks for watching. Up and coming channel. So definitely appreciate all the likes, comments. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. We talk all sports, Commanders, Browns, golf, baseball. Just let us know in the comments what you want to talk about. It's crazy. JD5 came in for one drive and got up out of there. Yep, Burrow back in. Wide open. Wide open, but good tackling still. It's like one's going against threes right now. Like, good tackle. Who was that flag on? Can't be us. Hey man, first play of the game, Debo had a nice run, almost 20 yards. So they definitely going to try to use him a lot of different ways coming out the backfield. But yeah, he looked good so far. He was in for like a couple plays and then they got him up out of there too. So, but yeah, big things for Debo this season. I'm just surprised they still have Burrow out there. I mean, I know he's working his hardest to complete this drive, but he has some questionable plays where he could have got hurt on. Ooh, good throw. Also could have been picked, but good throw. He definitely fit that one in there. Definitely a good throw. You give Joe Burrow a lot of chances like that, he's gonna make you pay. Sure, that's it for him though for the night. Shouldn't have been too tough for Burrow though. I mean, you're going against third string, probably some DBs that won't even make the team. Was a good throw and catch. Definitely going to see a lot of backups come in now, which is good because we do need to see still a lot from our receivers. Running back showed a lot. We've been running the ball a lot so far today. Depending on how the game go, we probably go into the into halftime. All right. Trav Bengals will have to average 35 plus in order to compete this year. Yeah, I agree. Bengals defense is not good at all. And it seemed like it's going to be similar to last year. They were trying to blow teams out, but you would have thought they would have tried to shore that up during the offseason, but they still have Trey Hendrickson out there, but it's definitely going to be their Achilles heel again is their defense. I don't think they'll be able to stop anybody. And the way Burrow was running around so far during this game, I don't know. They need to make sure he has protection too, because he has some questionable plays with that. He kind of put himself in harm's way. Let's see if they still have Josh Johnson out here. Yep, Josh Johnson. Who's that running back? Is that McNichols? Yeah. And just an example of that run. What was that? Oh, that was Rodriguez. Like, that is exactly why B-Rob is on the trading block. Is because the other running backs that we have Bill Krosky Merritt, of course. I think he may be running back one. But then when you also have Jeremy McNichols, who was getting 8 yards a pop. Then you got Rodriguez, same thing. Then you got Eckler as like a pass catcher. And B-Rob really didn't do anything for us last year.
The honest is out of there, and this is what starts to happen. You look around the league, without 3 of their starters coming in.
I don't even think this is our starting center who just threw that. No, he's not. Who just threw that snap over his head.
In preseason, it makes it tough on a lot of people trying to execute the offense.
Looked like we could have false started right there. Good throw. Good throw and good catch. About a rook.
This is an outstanding freshman, and one of the reasons he's able to create that separation is because of the speed that he has. This guy can absolutely fly, and those intermediate routes like that, he should be able to create some separation. Got that screen.
Nice little screen.
Here's Jalen Lane, so they believe he will be their punt returner. He's a guy who can play in the slot. He's got quickness. They're used him on the outside, trying to find some depth behind their top 2 guys, Deebo Samuel and Tarek Corin when he comes in. There's number 6, Virginia Tech on second down.
Good run. Another good run. And that's why it's hard to judge too. It's like, is it the Bengals defense why we getting big yards per rush, or is it, are we having improvements with that? It's kind of hard to tell when you're playing a defense like the Bengals. If your team made improvements or you're just playing a bad defense. Good catch. KJ Osborne. Good catch. Probably won't make the team, but good catch. But it's hard to tell if it's good offense or bad defense. Another sign that Bill Krosky Merritt could be our number 1 running back is that he's already out of the game. If they didn't expect, for him to receive a lot of playing time during the season, he probably would still be out there. But I think he only had 1 or 2 drives, and they got him out of there. I do expect B-Rob to be somewhere else by next game. I don't think if they don't find a trade partner, I don't think they'll leave him on the team and get cut with the other players that are going to get cut after next game. So I think they'll want to give him a little head start to kind of beat the rush of players that aren't going to be on the move. So I think by next weekend, B-Rob will be gone. That was a horrible throw. Josh Johnson just throws an interception. That was a horrible throw. You hate to see that on a drive where they were having some success, but also not too shocked by it. Interception by the fourth string QB.
Fill your bagel, of course. Fill it with potato, eggs, pasta, Philadelphia, a pretty touch of magic.
So that's the thing about preseason too. Kind of can't get too worked up with different things like that, like interceptions and stuff like that, because at the end of the day, you just want to work on a few things. Want to see some of your young players, see how they're developing. Don't want any injuries, of course. But you kind of take it like, with a grain of sand. Don't really take it too serious. At least we can see our defense come back out too, see what they can do. He kind of just threw that up for grabs. Receiver was double covered too. They so focused about Jaden Daniels getting down on the ground. Like, I mean, I can't wait till that is not like a storyline or a topic where they say that people are worried about him getting down or getting injured. Seems like that's always the go-to topic when they're doing interviews with Jaden. Defense still looking good. I'm not sure who this flag is going to be on. What's going on, Kobe? Hey, man. Bengals. I know it's a tie game right now, but Joe Burrow is like fighting for his life right now. They kept him out there for 3 long drives. He had some questionable plays too, where he could have been in bad situations. He got called for a horse tackle, and another play he was just running in the backfield, probably lost like 15 yards, trying not to get sacked, but definitely didn't look like himself. I'm not sure what that means for your Browns, though. I'm sure he'll still have a field day against them, but yeah, man. I think Miles, yeah, he feasts against almost anybody he sees, but and who knows? They say Trey Hendrickson, you know, it looked like the Browns reached out to see about Hendrickson. So if you got Miles on one side and Trey on the other side, that is a duo for you. So we'll see. It's always like a sneaky team though that always like catch you off guard. You know how my Commanders were that team last year. It's always that one team that you don't expect. That kind of towards the end of the season is always, kind of looking to try to get into the playoffs. So it could be a team like the Browns or the Seahawks or the Raiders or something like that where you least expect it. My sleeper is the Jaguars, though. I think they might be a sneaky team. The division isn't that good. QB has a lot to prove. I think the Jaguars are going to be a sneaky fighting for a playoff chance this year. Mason Graham in the middle. Yeah. But that's the thing. Browns always had a solid defense. Their issues usually was always that would have been a tough catch. Their issue has always been like QB. I think once they have so many in their room right now, hopefully one of them pans out. But because they typically had a good running back, they always had a wide receiver or two, a tight end. Defense was always solid. It was always that really the leadership, like either coaching, of course, ownership. But if they could solidify that quarterback, they could be that team that kind of sneaks up on everybody too. It's a tough division. I don't see them ever fighting for to win a division right now, but a wild card, I can see that. I know. Hey man, I know. I'm on the outside looking in, man, but like just how I can easily see 3 teams from the NFC East getting into the playoffs, Philly, Commanders, and I hate to say maybe even the Cowboys could possibly get in. You could say the same if Browns ever get their quarterback situation handled, fighting for a wild card spot. But we all can dream. We all can dream. That was a tough catch. Bengals have some pretty good receivers. You think that you think so? I think the Cowboys have a lot to prove. They're kind of like a laughing stock right now. This will be one of the toughest divisions in the NFL. I guarantee it. I know it will be. We were tough last year. Giants are definitely better than they were last year. Defense is solid across the board. Um, Offense, Jackson Dart, he's shown a lot, but it's also only the preseason. So, I mean, until you can do it in the regular season, kind of hold off on that. Russ is getting up in age. Who knows how long, I'm sure they'll name him the starter probably, but who knows how long he will be the starter if he is. So he's kind of like on his way out of the league, kind of like a slow burn. But we'll see. We'll see how the Giants do. Jerry doesn't care about competing. He doesn't. But as long as his players do, I know Dak was giving his motivational speech a couple weeks ago. Seemed like he, has a better mindset or head on his shoulder than the leadership of the team, like the coaches and the ownership, which is bad when your players have to be also the leaders and the people that kind of get the players going. But Cowboys, they think they're still America's team, but that's what Jerry said. Jerry just wants to be, on a TV and being talked about, even if it's for the wrong reasons. He doesn't really care. He just wants to stay relevant. People say it's because he has that Netflix series coming out that he's stirring all this stuff up with Micah, so he can stay relevant and kind of boost that show that's coming out. Well, it should be good enough to win some game. Yeah, he's a good vet, but I don't know. I still don't. I don't trust Russ right now. He's not a. I think right now he never was like a really mobile quarterback. I mean, he could do a little, running around a little bit, but now that he's just relying on his arm pretty much, he still has a good deep ball, but some of his decision making sometimes is questionable. But hopefully they go with Russ because Jackson Dart, to me, he would give them the best chance. Of course, he'll have to like take his lumps and make a couple mistakes, but he does. So far, he's showing that he could be a good option for him. But I don't know. I think Russ is done. I think you need to hang him up. He's just going from team to team. Seem like just trying to catch fire or just stay in the NFL right now. But I think his days is numbered. And I know people say that preseason doesn't mean much, but I think Jackson Dart, with each game that he's playing, that he's having good outings on, it's just building confidence for him. And that's definitely what's needed. It seemed like he getting a little bit more swag to him, and the team sees that as well. So we'll see. We'll see if Russ is the guy or if Jackson is the guy, but kind of hoping they start Russ out, especially for week 1, since it's Giants versus Commanders week 1. Kind of hoping they throw Russ out there.
Stay tuned for the All-State halftime. SVP RCJKMS. Got that help. Clark, Kelsey, Spears. We got our first that takeaway. News around the National Football League. Week 1, and you find out more about Scott.
Come on, somebody make a play. At least we got a third down stop, but I wish he would have got that interception. And definitely, for everybody that's watching, definitely subscribe to the channel. New channel. We talk about all sports, but especially Commanders, Browns. We do a little baseball, golf. Definitely have a special guest with golf coming up. So definitely be on the lookout for that. We also have a TikTok. Definitely follow that. Same as the page, the.em.sports.show. Definitely give us a follow on TikTok as well and subscribe. We definitely appreciate it. All right. Minute 46 left in the first half. Let's see what Sam Hartman can do. Kobe, let Mel know Sam Hartman is in. All right, let's see. Woo! And almost threw a pick six first play. Goodness. Just talking about Sam. How he needed to bounce back. Just staring down the receiver. Yeah, you need to run the ball. Don't throw it. And that's the thing too. Just because Sam Hartman was drafted last year, I forget what round, but I think it was like a fifth rounder, fifth or sixth. Just because we drafted him does not mean you will be here at the start of the season. If he continues to play like this, I could easily see them going with Josh Johnson as their third QB and cutting Sam Hartman and then possibly putting him on the practice squad because he hasn't shown anything so far. Ooh. 3-and-out by Sam. They're showing a graphic of right now of J.J. McCarthy and Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams both QBs have a lot to prove next season, but I think Caleb has the most to prove because he actually played a full season and didn't look good. Now he has a new offense that he had to learn, a couple new receivers and tight ends, new players at O-line. He already showed some frustration so far in training camp. Catch it. Ooh. Oh, they said he fumbled? Hey, is it fumble touchdown? They said he fumbled? Was that a fumble? Oh. I don't know. The ball was moving out of his hand. It could be a fumble, but then they like to say if even a quarterback pushes the ball, even if it gets dislodged, they still try to say that he was passing it with a forward motion. But to me, it's a fumble. But by that rule, that he could even with him pushing the ball, even if it's out of his hand, they still say he was throwing it. So they'll probably reverse this call, but that should be a fumble. Yeah, they changed the call, incomplete pass, but he definitely lost it before he was in his throwing motion. Wish they would change that when a QB gets their hand hit like that, and you could clearly see the ball is dislodged from their hand. That should be a fumble. I expected a lot more from Tyler Owens. A lot of media was talking him up during minicamp and training camp. So far in the preseason, he's letting a lot of stuff be called in front of him. Ooh. Expected a lot more from Tyler Owens. Last year he was a thumper on special teams before he got injured. I thought he was going to step up and possibly be in the talks of our strong safety role, but kind of fell off a little bit. He dropped that. Are we gonna challenge that? And if you're watching, a new video will drop tonight. Me and Kobe, we discuss Brown's QB room, Joe Flacco being a starter, Terry McLaurin's situation, him being removed off the PUP list. Also, Quinshawn with the Browns situation and what's going on with him. Brown signing Isaiah Bond, and also B-Rob being on the move. That video will be out tonight, so definitely check that out as well. Like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Also do the same to our TikTok. If you're into other team sports, let us know so we can discuss. And that's what I'm saying. Tyler Owens, few seconds late. It looked like they pick it on him at this point. We had good pressure, but they definitely look onto that left side. And why are you that? Come on, man. Got to react to that a little faster. Went right to him again. Right on that left side again. They were definitely picking on that cornerback. Maybe they saw something. That left side was getting hit a lot. And going back to Tinsley a few times back to back too. hopefully we're not relying on Price to do anything for us in the regular season, but you never know. But if we're dependent on Price to do anything for us, we're in bad shape. So hopefully that's not the case. Tyler, you can't sense that and help out. You doubling the slot receiver. Like, give Price a little bit of help. Look like he ain't want no parts. But as far as the first and second string offense and defense, big improvement from last week. Of course, we still have a lot to work on, but big improvement from last week. And so far, no injuries, which is number one. We're going to be down 7 going into halftime, but I definitely want to see if the young guys can turn that around. Hopefully, a light switch goes off with Sam Hartman. It looked like he'll be playing the rest of the game. He just speak. I don't know if I jinxed it or what. As soon as I say this man's name, you throw an interception. Like, you cannot make this up. I'm trying to boost this man up, speak life into him. And as soon as I try to say I hope that he turn it around and a light switch go off in the second half, throws an interception. And like I said earlier, he is lucky if he is on this team. I don't see a way where we actually give him a spot on a 53. I definitely don't see that. I think we'd rather go into the season with 2 QBs, JD and Mariota, and have him or Josh on a practice squad. But I cannot see him taking up a spot on the roster at all. Because that that pass was horrible. It was behind the receiver. Did he get both feet in? Was that a touchdown? Did he get both feet in? One. Wow. What a touchdown. Wow. Tinsley is showing out. That's the thing. You cannot knock a good pass and a good catch. And right after that interception, what do the Bengals do? Go deep for a touchdown. It's hard to defend a great pass and catch. He put that only where Tinsley could get it. But back to Hartman. It's no way that you throw an interception like that. I'm kind of afraid to even watch him in the second half. Watching 2 more quarters of that. I know it's not going to happen, but I do wish Tinsley get cut so we could pick him up. But wishful thinking. But he will make a good addition to the room, but I'm sure they'll find a spot for him. 5 catches, 73 yards, 2 touchdowns. Jake Browning is showing why he's in the league too. 10 of 14, 118, 2 TDs. It's not bad. Not bad. Hey, if we have to put Josh Johnson back in, Sam Hartman is cooked. Kind of holding that ball a little loosely right there, Allen. Somebody put a helmet on that. Hey, Sam, just take a knee. Take a knee, get on up out of here, man. Go on to halftime. Go ahead to the locker room, man. Take a knee before you throw a pick 6. There you go. So definitely a lot to work on. Another bad showing so far for Sam Hartman. They might have to put in Josh Johnson just so we can see. We can't really get a good look at the young tight ends and receivers if your quarterback is playing so bad. But that'll be a decision that they have to think about. Usually they don't go back to a quarterback that was playing also, so we'll see. But I'm not going to hold y'all through the second half of this because I know it's going to be a lot of 3rd and 4th strings and a lot of Sam Hartman's interceptions. But I appreciate y'all joining me for this first half of the game. Definitely going to come back to y'all again for some more videos, some more live streams. Definitely probably live stream the 3rd preseason game. And then going into the season, we're going to do a lot of predictions. Again, we have a special guest in a golf space coming up that you will be interested in. Also talking baseball, UFC, doesn't matter, boxing, any sport you want to talk about, let us know in the comments. We'll definitely talk about it. Me and my co-host Kobe. Again, thank you all for joining. If you haven't already, definitely subscribe to the channel. Also follow our TikTok page. Goes by the same name, the.em.sports.show. And definitely like the video. Catch y'all next time. Peace.